And joining us for this very special interview is Nilesh Patel from Lead Square. Thank you very much for joining us today on the Daily Dispatch. I want to talk to you a little bit about the kind of momentum you've gathered over the last 1 year. Just a couple of weeks ago, we saw news that you'd raised some funds from IFC, a big move out there. Tell us a little bit about how the journey's been over the last 1 year and what this fundraise really means for the business going forward.
Look, I think last few years has been really good for our business. The 100% growth momentum continues, and we've been able to raise capital over last year just to show our growth momentum, and IFC, found the opportunity right fit for them. So I think it's just very supportive of the growth plans we have as we build our business globally, specifically in US, where we have the most focus on. And so it is very supportive of our growth, and we're really excited to have IFC on board.
Right. When you talk about the plans going forward, I believe you have some targets in terms of expansion, in terms of increasing the kind of reach of the overall business. So tell us a little bit about what kind of expansion plans do you have at this point?
Look, we operate, so India is a great growth market for us. We continue to be bullish there, and we'll be growing 100% annually for many years to come. US is a great opportunity. We have a great product. It works for the US business. We already got very, very solid traction going in there. And our aim in the next 3 to 4 years is to build a large business in US as we build it. Apart from that, other markets in Southeast and Europe would be our priority after we build our business in US. So as we see a huge opportunity here, and this is how we intend to build our business to capitalize on the growth opportunity available.
Right. I want to understand in terms of the main growth drivers for the business going forward, if you've identified maybe 2 or 3 growth pillars where you'd like to be focusing on as we enter the new calendar year.
I think opportunity is massive across the board. I think focus is what, as you rightly pointed out, is important. We've been very, very successful in education market in India and outside India as well, and we intend to build and capitalize on that. We count the largest company on the planet as our top customer, and many who follow them and are in the same category are also large user base of Lead Squared. So we intend to be leaders in that category. That's one. We also see a huge opportunity in the direct-to-consumer e-commerce and that marketplaces kind of business model. That's again a growth opportunity. And financial services, as you can see, has been seeing a lot of traction, and there's a there's a lot of disruption going on in that segment, and which means that there's a fight for our consumers' wallet, and we feel we are rightly placed to serve that opportunity. And that's another area where we see an opportunity. And if I have to sort of summarize further, all businesses who are trying to go and acquire consumers, either directly or indirectly, would benefit from using Lead Squared. And those areas, as they show up, we will prioritize them in our go-to-market.
Are there specific metrics that you would consider as benchmarks or targets for performance going forward? If you could tell us a little bit about what kind of metrics you've set for yourself.
Look, less than 100% growth, nobody likes these days, so we'll at least go after that.
And in terms of overall revenues, what kind of targets do you have in terms of profits? What kind of targets do you have?
So the way we have built out our business plan is to hit a $200 million mark in less than 5 years, and be a profitable company, which is what the street wants to see, or better than that. And that's what our aim is, to build a high quality business which is profitable and is value accretive to investors. So it is not just going to burn the capital, but also build a business which turns profitable in 5 years or less and is a large business.
All right, $200 million as targets that you set for yourself in the next couple of years. Thank you very much, Mr. Patel, for joining us today on the Daily Dispatch. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. Thanks for your time.